Welcome to SVL indeed. You hear that applause, you hear that music, that means that we are ready to kick things off between Sentinels and Gen.G.
What you gotta love is like Foxy9 already has the alarm bot up toward the main. There's a little bit of contact towards this side, but okay, Sentinels just pushes through.
A little tuck back, Munchkin taking a little bit of damage there through the box. Is able to avoid getting stunned up by the relay bolt, so he's able to pull back here. Towards backside, swing on the corner. Foxy9 able to find first blood, but swiftly gets traded out. It's Narrate. Go ahead. I'll do the enemy KJ. So they'll pull back and push over the corner. Munchkin able to find the headshot. Bang now going to be taken down. That's going to be smoked out of the equation here. Rolls, etc. all now taken away from the side of SEN. 3 players alive versus 4, but they have the spike planted.
Playing towards the game of numbers, slowly pushing through the secret.
Great shot from Narrate. Does he have another one? He's looking for it. A little bit off center there, but Texture pushing forward, able to find the shot before the dash back. Second, trying to get some damage in, but he's going to run out of bullets. Even with 15 in the mag, it's just not going to be enough. And now JonQD has to try to pull a rabbit out of a hat, but he cannot. It's going to be the defuse coming in as Gen.G will take the first round.
And like you mentioned,
grabbing the orbs here, trying to get towards that null command as quickly as he can.
The judge on the other side, though.
Armorless will get cut in half by that judge very swiftly, but Drone doesn't go deep enough to actually spot him out.
Trying to at least possibly flush them over if they feel unsettled enough. Sentinels thinking about regressing back towards Art as well, though.
Oh, now pushing off that Prowler, Narrate. Maybe not quite registering exactly what gun was on the opposite side fast enough. Either way, just get taken down. Killjoy now out of the equation. There's the ping reveal, the sprint. Second able to escape, but down to 46. Shock dart from Yeoman, able to find Elsis as they push their way forward. And it's just going to be a 2-man right. Yeoman basically using the shock dart almost like a molly as they come spilling out of Art. Just manages to get that catch and get the kill. Wise to the timings. Wow. 0 point getting a bit of a reveal here. I think at least 2 players pinged out here on the side of Sentinels. Meanwhile, Texture pushing forward, taking some space. Over here at B, swing coming through, and he's able to win out the fight. Narrate now going to be taken down once again. There's Munchkin, keeping cross, finds one, smoke comes up, Karon deciding if he wants to try to push up. He is. Yeah, just looking to try to disrespect his teammates Molly, but definitely has to pull back, does eat a decent amount of damage. Bang takes a little bit as well, but does have that regen shield in play.
And that's where we get to see it, you know, showing us what it's made of, but at the same time, damage has been done. Texture's already on the back end.
And they have to be aware of this. You can tell they are suspicious, but they need to cover their rears here. As right now, Gen.G are looking to deliver a flawless bonus conversion. This is widely just going to be these players trying to stay tucked and hold on to these weapons if possible, but the likelihood of that.
Unless they kind of challenge Texture just to check, they're pretty much pinned down for the remainder 30 seconds of the round. And it all starts off with Gen.G being proactive, pushing all the way up B main. So of course Sentinels are expecting that someone might be behind them as well.
Texture about to go for the swing here. Time starting to tick. Gen.G wanting to be able to get these weapons. They know that Bang and JonQT are still very far away from getting these ultimates online, so they very much can push the issue here. As Recon coming through, oh the flash. Bang able to turn his sights back, does manage to find 2, shutting them down, but inevitably, they will fall. No flawless, but it's still going to be a bonus conversion. 0 point getting ready to come through. We'll go ahead and reveal. This should give even more players. 3 getting caught. Any type of crunch that they were trying to go for is now getting slowed up, and that's a great headshot from Narrate. Trying to open things up and even recover a weapon. Yeah, they will be able to push up into that connected position to go ahead and grab it. A little bit of spam across, but now you can see things starting to pivot here for the side of Sentinels. They get that kill, they get a gun, and now they're going to look to try to get themselves into the B site.
And with Foxy9 gone, the utility is not going to quite work out as well, but here comes Texture!
Finds that second shot, Narrate going to be put down, but JonQT puts that Phantom to good use. Trades it out, some damage across. It's going to be another weapon recoverable, but now Zekin going to be taken down.
20 seconds to get the spike down. And the rest of them, Gen.G just trying to hold their position, maybe get a couple of spams through the smokes. Sentinels managed to get the spike, and now all they have to do is play post-plant.
Shots from Yeoman so very close. Bang, Outlaw in hand. Can try to play back, but you go, null command going to be coming through. Was built up off that plant of the spike. Bang going to be taken out. JonQT still in halls. Needs to have an immense amount of impact, and Karon's low on the opposite side. manages to stay alive. Now down to 13.
Swing
In from behind. Munchkin not sure which way to look, and now it looks like Sentinels are going to be able to pull it off. Thrifty to get themselves on the boards. John QT just looking to play around with Charon here, try to drain that time down even further. Charon eventually will have to surrender it. Runs away, and Sentinels will get themselves a round win.
What a great round, a great Thrifty from Sentinels, and it comes through a bit of a crunch, a crunch that Gen.G did not expect. They had those 3 players stacked up towards A, but they were pushed all the way to up front, and that leaves themselves exposed. So they've decided to go towards B side a little bit more aggressively in this round. Foxy9 is here as well, though.
Alarmbot to try to greet on the entry to the site, can pop the nanos from there. Looks like quick little jump peek around the back. He is one away from having that lockdown available as well. Divide now going to be coming through here as Zekin tries to open things up. Dashing forward, smattering of damage taken here. Tries to disrespect it, but Karen's able to find the shot. Zekin's going to be put down. Gets another one right before the flash! And Foxy9 mows down the remaining 3. Any kind of economy, stop him from getting into any comfortable position in that regard. They still have some firepower behind him, a couple Guardians in the mix.
Bit of a read as well, though, going back in towards that A main control.
This time, though, pushing through our 3 players, about to make contact against the operator, but the shot is going to go wide, off screen. Second, able to find texture, so up on the floor, but Munchkin managed to get the crunch, catching John QT unawares. Takes down the IGL.
Comes down to the mid-round calling from Sentinels now. They try to pivot all the way across through connector.
Oh, flash not even going to be necessary. Narrate's out in front of it. Catches Yo-Man on the peak. Second, at the ready. Charon just snappy with it, shuts him down on the back end of the slide.
He has to stay alive in this position, though. Long enough for his team to rotate over.
Foxy now dead. Charon on his lonesome. Will end up falling. Narrate coming alive here in this round. 3-piece form so far. Munchkin now last one standing in a 1v3. It's looking like Sentinels should be able, once again, stabilize their economy. Get a second round win in here. See if the, yep, I was gonna say, see if the IGL's got anything to say about it. Now Gen.G, a plethora of ultimates, nearly all 5 online, is once again second. Gonna get the better of them. Actually just not ready for these closer angles to be coming through. Now, it's gonna be the Nightfall crashing across. Fragment, grab well, just gonna be sent, looking to slow them up. Second, takes a pause, goes diving forward. That's a smattering of damage taken here from Karen, but he can't finish him off quite yet. Still snappy, however, finds Zelsis, and they line up as Karen is able to collect 3. Bang, however, firing back. Narrate getting into the mix. Finds another. Foxy arrives. Takes out Narrate. Bang. Swinging around the side. Has the timing. Gets the catch. And suddenly, Sentinels are now just 1 round away from tying things up.
So back to his default on the round.
Playing back into safety. Foxy on that jump peak. Going to go unpunished, but just get the spot out onto at least second. I think he may have seen Narrate as well. He's got to be careful, though. That outlaw will devastate.
Second's just gonna continue to hold. Meanwhile, the other side, Sentinels, they have the map control. They're gonna try to do a little bit more. Owl Drone being spent by Gen.G as well. Yeoman doesn't see anything, so they're kind of scratching their heads. They're going to kind of gather that it might be the B side, but they're completely wrong.
Knive's gonna whiff. Narrate's still alive. Zekin just trying to bait here, keep them interested in this B side, but he will get taken down. Texture able to go ahead and get a reset, get that kill. But now Gen.G realize that they've rotated to the wrong side of the map. The plant's coming through. Sentinels are going to have pretty deep control here of this A site. Hunter's Fury gonna be drawn out here in desperation. Just go fishing, trying to find any kind of tag, but they cannot. It's a full flash in the face of Texture as he jump peeks on the corner. Sees through. Munchkin, Decayed down. He has a null command, but going for the pull on this, it just would be a bridge too far. 3 players now left alive. Time starting to dwindle. Foxy will be the next to fall. It's a nice shot from Yo-Man. Some more damage perhaps here to the side of Sen's economy, but this round victory is not quite going to be theirs. But Munchkin, he's making him pay for it. He's making it a little bit more costly. It seems like he will take a Vandal as a consolation prize, as he and Narrate will survive the round, but we are tied up at 4-4.
Yeah, pick that rifle off of his corpse, why don't you?
Man, he's correct in that, but when he actually hits the shot, this time he will be able to do so. Bang gonna be taken down. The site's still not taken. Munchkin just pulling back the drone as well. He's helping to keep them held at bay. Flash gonna be going in. Texture maybe miscalming a little bit here. Ends up getting caught by it. Second on the entry. He's able to find Yo-Man. Now Munchkin gonna be taken down. Up shot, follow up here from Texture. Gonna be going wide. John Cutie dashing around it. There's Narrate wants to close the gap with a shorty, but he will get shut down. No command rolling through. Second swings in off the flash, perfectly timed here. Alongside Celsius, finds that, but Celsius will be put on the floor. Foxy now, last man standing, finds a headshot. GenG gonna be gone, but he just can't 180 fast enough. The jump peak is not wide enough to actually spot them. Looks like Yeoman, yep, getting a sense of it. Decides to back away. Foxy gonna get stunned up by the relay bolt, but it's on the far side of the wall. So won't go punished quite just yet. Plant now coming through. Lockdowns available on both sides. Things could start getting very messy here.
Sending lockdown now coming through. GenG trying to push off of it. They got their own Cosmic Divide as well.
But they have to be able to get this one player here second out of holes, and they're able to do so. Foxy finding the kill, the grab well, pulling them forward, just looking to try to hold this one down to half. Munchkin, he gets it there, he backs away, dodging out of the fragment, but that lockdown's still gonna be going. They're gonna try to hold forward here. The push forward, they actually pull it off. You can kind of tell how crazy the round is when we just don't even have the replays ready for it. A little bit of a reveal out. Good counter spam measures here as Texture's gonna be whittled away at down to 40 HP. No healing to be found here. There is the reveal. There's the blind, and Suck as well to try to just keep him in position. Great punishes here from the side of Sentinels and want to regain a lead.
With that, might be able to get the side as well. And look at this alert coming in from Narrate as well.
Really well aware of this. Fragment gets quite a bit of damage, and Celsius has to reposition. He'll be knocked down to 16. But 3v5. Gee, how do they actually try to start engineering a retake of this A site?
They're so aware of Narrate's position behind them that they keep checking.
Considering how things have started, this is a fantastic turnaround here from SEN.
Possibly stop them is Munchkin.
There's going to be an ult command on the opposite side. There's the fast lane. Munchkin just spraying and praying, trying to find some connections there, but second is untouched.
That's going to be pretty much a free spike plant, and at the same time, you've got John QT on the other side of the map, possibly flanking up against them. Texture all the way from top.
This is going to be noted. They knew that the turret was cleared earlier on. They know that somebody can be in behind them. That's why you see a decent amount of attention paid here. There ain't going to be the first line of the defense. The swing out, Texture able to win the fight, but eats a lot of damage. Foxy jumping forward in the hall, flushes out second, finds that kill, but Texture now is going to be dealt with, so all attention can be pushed here towards the front. Fragment down, avoided here. Yeoman down to a sliver of it, as it's just he and Charon left fighting back. John up over the top. Charon trying to close the gap here, trying to find the kill, but Yeoman's now dead. The spike is not held to half. The round is over, and it's looking like it's going to be 7-5 here with Sen out in front as John. It's a snappy last headshot there. Go ahead and close things out. Push up and wow. It's a headshot right to the corner. It's now going to be down to 7 HP.
Immediately forces it back.
Other players still here nearby. As Texture finally able to find that headshot. Was struggling for, but does get rewarded. Foxy. We want to take it down so far here on the side of GenG, but damage has been dealt. Turns at 48, Texture at 28. There's still a world where Sentinels, getting all three remaining players into position, can absolutely get this defused through. Yeoman trying to win out the fight. It's going to be Munchkin taking the kills. Bang will end up falling. Celsius and John QT try to turn the tides, get this pistol round win under their belts.
Look at Texture on the map, though.
All around the back, but if he loses out on the rest of his team, it might not matter too much, but now seems like it should just about be done. Shock dart right into the base. Yeoman will go ahead, take it down. GenG.
Playing around the smokes as well. Second thinking about sliding across.
They're going to flash up over the top behind the pillar here, looking for the hip fire. And Yeoman comes to the rescue to bail them out. Aaron as well, similarly getting involved as Celsius just going to stay tucked back here behind screen. The smoke's now getting placed. The flash at the ready. Celsius needs to try to get something. Gets a headshot, gets the kill on the Foxy 9. Narrate's going to be able to fight two as well. And this is still fairly catastrophic for the side of GenG. Once again, get themselves back into the driver's seat, into the lead.
Some default stars right across from Sentinels. GenG
Shots.
just trying to get a little bit more space.
Second just with a reposition.
Go, go,
Coming
go.
up, smoke gonna be coming down.
Turret.
And the turret will get cleared out. In the check close. Gonna be noted there. Second ready to go for a peek out from Hall. Man, dialed in on the angle. Still that Guardian, still some damage to be dealt. One shot across. Second down to 79.
Kind of an expensive take with all the utilities spent. Gotta at least find second.
Looking for a target. Texture going to be taken down. Hunter's Fury on the hunt. They're able to spread around the edges of that one does not get clipped, but in the meantime, Foxy9 is slowly creeping his way up into the A site, and he's calling for the team to rotate. Says, guys, it's all clear.
4 on 5 with the positioning. Will it be enough, given the fact that Foxy9 doesn't quite have the firepower? At the very least, it's a favorable angle for him as soon as they get the spike down. However, Sentinels recognizing this, they know they've got the guns, they know they've got the numbers. All they got to do is to stick together and push.
Yeah, so we'll just be looking for the 5v4 retake of the site. Foxy, though,
10 seconds
trying to bring the numbers to parity, but the first Sheriff shot ends up going wide. Can't find that instant pick that he would love to have. He's the only one getting noticed by that 0 point, though. So he shifts around towards Secret, shot ringing out. Yeoman giving his position away as well. A little bit of damage eaten here as one goes in towards dugout. Foxy, however, able to find one as Elsis will fall. Yeoman's going to be put down on the ground. Foxy desperately trying to get that nanoswarm placed, but he just cannot make it happen fast enough, and now it is all on Karana's lonesome. Sheriff in hand, the body block is there. The grab well going to be ineffective. Draws at the Bulldog, but this defuse is coming through, and there's nothing more that he can do to stop it. Second will put him down, and that's going to be Sentinels now back in the lead.
I got to push through all those stars, at the very least, with a 0 point capturing on towards Bang might allow them to kind of sneak in.
Fragment went out, but backside, dugout, neither have been scouted here from the side of Gen.G. That nano getting cleared out will alert them to at least one player's presence. As Karen is able to back up over towards connector into Art, safely avoiding any shots through the wall.
Bomb grenade out.
Texture once again, seems like anytime he swings a corner, it's just a flash right in his face. Continues to just get timing.
I'm out of here.
Able to stay alive this time, but gets a tap onto the spike. For now, just spam across, Foxy out into the open. Thinking his stars, no one peeked that corner, but there's a slide forward. Second able to find the headshot. Karen puts him down, but the fuse now is being held. And once again, it's into the meat grinder. It's just nothing away with their lives are the members of Gen.G, and now the null command is going to be committed, but this position has been further reinforced. John QT is here. Middle in hand, Celsius shut down Texture. His access to Hall is denied. Karen's able to find one, but he and Yeoman will both fall, and now it is Munchkin stuck here. And they're well aware, because they can track the pulses. They know where he's at. And not a single soul is going to be moving in the Hall, so that Judge, it's worthless at this point, effectively.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
Looks like Zekin maybe tries to go for it. Here on the reveal. Here comes the push. I don't think there's likely going to be somebody covering here for him. Relay bolt going to be sent out. The park kill's not going to be found. Swing onto the corner though. Second able to find one. Yeoman going to be taken down, but Texture, just go ahead. Finally win out a fight here versus the enemy Neon. As Cosmic Divide's going to be coming through. Fragment going to be set to try to slow things up. Munchkin, however, pushes forward, gets himself in towards backside. It's going to be a corner plant just on the side of the box here.
Spike plant.
Prowler chases in around the back. Lockdown now invested. Narrate pulling the trigger on the ult. Flushes them all the way out towards long.
And this favors Sentinel so much. The Cosmic Divide can only hold for so long. They're trying to play the post plant, spray through the smokes, but Sentinels could just body block, and they're, with the lockdown, pushed so far back. Gen.G, how are they going to fight against this one?
For now, it's just going to be a spray battle here. SEN sending out a flash, swing onto the corner, trying to get some wallbang shots across, but it might not even be needed. They see heads, they pop them. And that is just everybody from Gen.G on the floor. Sentinels trying to get themselves around, win, elongate this map. Eventually try to engineer a comeback. Flash over the top, there's the ping, reveal, and bang. Yep, nothing more to be done there. Ends up falling, Texture finds the elimination. The right in the smoke, looking to spray across, but Texture's able to find another, but he'll get shut down. Celsius comes up with two. Texture Munchkin now on the floor. It's going to be continued to be found as Foxy can take it down, but now Celsius taking a bit of a nap here. Needs to be recharged, but he cannot. As far as avoiding an op is concerned, they have gambled correctly. Can they actually take the site and then defend from there is going to be the question. As looking to go up and over the top, Texture immediately going to be shut down. Bangle to find that kill, but once again the ping reveal comes in and Karon will be able to collect. There's a 1-for-1 thus far. Nightfall cutting across, connecting onto multiple players. Prowler chasing in towards Hall, looking to try to flush out that enemy Sova.
Foxy9.
Able to find one. Oh, man, trying to go for the peaks here, but now it's going to be forced back. Stunned up, but what is that headshot? Still managing to find second for this round. Still continues to get further and further away from them. Now Yeoman is the last one alive. Swings to the side, but they hound him down. Kills come through, the defuse will be there, and Sentinels will get themselves up to map point.
just so close, and with tremendous effort from players like
30
Yeoman.
seconds
Cosmic
left.
Divide, though, a bit of a saving grace for Gen.G. Doesn't give them the plant.
John able to get himself into position there at Halls. Up and over the top, Narrate able to tuck back behind the wall, keeps himself obfuscated here for the moment. Looks for the peek out. Some damage going to be exchanged between he and Texture. Neither going to be taken down quite just yet, but Texture eats even more damage. Fragment lands at his feet. Sun's coming across.
There.
Sprint at the ready. Zekin going to be looking for the entry. Comes swooping in and bang there with covering fire. Helps shut down Texture. Karen fighting back. The lockdown now coming through, needing to be respected. They get forced away, and the Hunter's Fury greets them on the opposite side. Rate going to be taken down, but this is still such a heavy investment here from the side of Gen.G. As Bang is able to find Karen, just getting a sense of it. Good forward spotting one, flushed out, Bang on for three. Shock dart into the Nano Swarm to try to buy some more time, but the Cosmic Divide, it's slowing him up, it's coming him up here. And that's going to be Bang now on for an ace, but no. It will be GenG able to find it, but with that last kill, there's now just not enough time. They could not get the spike held up to half. So despite everyone being dead,
Second as he continues to push up, so this might be a full collapse into the A site. A bit of a pinch coming out from Art as well. Narrate, though.
forward, takes space, Bang swinging over the corner, able to find one. Texture now having his work cut out for him, but he's going to be shut down as Bang stands tall. 2 players now remaining versus the 4 on the side of Sentinels as he looked to go ahead and bring this first map to a conclusion. Spike can be recovered. It's now Karen and Foxy9 to see if this goes onward. Gets one step closer to an overtime, but it looks like the answer is going to be absolutely not. Shot into the back of the head, Foxy9 taken down. Caron now, he has worked miracles. He has been an absolute demon in lobbies, but right now, this is seeming like a bridge too far.
Oh,
The tap, the attempt to bait, does peel one there on the second, and now he's going to actually try to hightail it over towards B.
run, Karen,
30
run!
But it's being matched, and Narrate is going to be right there with him, and Caron is down to 47.
Oh, and they don't really have to give chase either. 3 players up against 1. As long as they push together, it's going to be that much more difficult for Karen. He's going to have to reposition himself to at least pick them off one by one, but look at how Sentinels is approaching this. 1 star to his name.
Sets it up. All 3 players approaching together in the Nano Swarm, getting the catch. He loses 20 more HP. Making it that much more miraculous if he could actually pull it off. And also making it that much more unlikely to grab well to try and delay. They're just trying to bait him out. They're trying to figure out exactly where he's at, and they have found him. The defuse will come through 13-9. Sentinels take their map pick of Pearl.
Masterfully done by Sentinels. Starting things off, not the best starts. They might have lost a couple of pistols here and there, but as soon as they pick up their guns, as soon as they get their reads up against Gen.G, they come back into it very well. Marches in towards the A site.
And it's working a treat. I mean, look at this Munchkin, the only player here, just spot out multiples, and that's going to be a quick call here to go ahead and reinforce his position. So Yeoman swings right back into tower. Quite a bit of damage, going to be pushed out here. Yeoman now arriving, but he's going to fall, as does Munchkin. 2 quick kills found. Bang, Narrate, low HP between the both of them. Narrate, he still finds one. Karen taken down. Narrate gets himself a 3rd. And that was all on Foxy9. So Sheriff in hand, and Narrate stands tall.
Re-peeking to check. Doesn't quite have the gate crash any further in this round. And Sentinel's just continuing to push up again. Further information, it's just a ghost. We're good.
Just the one. Well, the slow scaling back over here towards A. Flash up over the top. Texture looking for the peak timing, up into the smoke here. Dashes back for second. He knows there's going to be a straight line, so he's able to go ahead and knock him down. Second himself does fall to 49, but on the entry, John QT is solid for his 2nd kill. Foxy9 will hit the floor.
Spike planted.
At this point, I think the round belongs to Sentinels now. They've got those rifles still in their hands, playing back for the post-plant. And only classics for Gen.G. The best they can hope for is just some kills a little bit here and there, maybe some pre-fired shots, creating a lot of pressure on the other parts.
Oh, Munchkin.
Oh,
And
what?
he's been spotted. I think maybe the gun barrel perhaps spotted either way. It's a great headshot there from second, but he will be taken down. Yeoman able to find one. That's the tip of the spear, chopped off, but the rest of the players continue to scale forward, taking space. There's Foxy9 lingering here around the back. Now will dissipate, smoke's now gone. Tower exposed. Have the spike, but no plant coming through quite just yet. Man moving forward, catches a glimpse, but that smoke timing is great, but he still does find Gen.G. Another smoke up over the top, and right now in an awkward position, is able to find one. Texture going to be taken down, but Karen turns sights back over, finds him, and now it's all down to Bang.
Look at this mid play once more, Seth. Outlaw in the hands of Second.
What? Down, but Foxy, I mean, a bit of a delayed reaction, but still enough to get the elimination. Lorraine gets taken down. Foxy, is he going to be ready for this though? Oh, the scope in, and he finds another one in the back! Zelsis taken down as well! Is now Bang, headshot through the corner. Texture swings forward, just drags it across, finds it up over the top of the box, and will go ahead and get Gen.G as well.
Coming back with it.
Here you go, 5-man shove about to come through here into B. The entry, the tuck back, Texture knows that there's going to be a jet in above him, dashes to the side, readjusts, finds Gen.G, knows that there's one in the smoke, and he's found him.
Avoids his drone. Will they check the corner? Yes, they will.
And he can't adjust down. Zelsis, however, fully ready for it. Wisely read. Now Munchkin and Karon left alive, but do they realistically even try to play into this? Munchkin's gonna try. Pushes forward, takes some space. Karon, however, still making his way over.
I mean, at this point, it's kind of like diminishing returns. You don't have the numbers, and your position's already been read. Play along with some of the smokes, perhaps, to push up into the site. You have the economy, so why not try to go for it? Get those guns away from Sentinels.
And get the guns away, or even one of these ultimates, the Hunter's Fury, perhaps used to defend this plant. That would be a decent boon here for the side of Gen.G. Paranoia into the corner. Munchkin able to draw down, finds Second a little bit faster. Hold on the half, however, cannot come through, and time is just not going to be there on their side when they line up! And Munchkin mows them all down!
Jeez. Texture now with the op.
Still continuing, perhaps have some struggles in Second! He's looking maybe a little bit angry after that previous round got away from them. 2 quick kills found, Foxy 9 as well, dead, just sprayed down through the smoke, and Second will say thank you very much for the weapon. And just like that, this time around, I don't think Gen.G fancy their odds of winning out this one, especially as Munchkin will fall.
Down to the last Yeoman. I mean, his only hope in the round is to find a safe spot and to hug his Vandal, cuddle with it, wake up the next morning. Sentinels, I mean, this round, what an execute. Second, unexpected angles, just being able to tailwind and updraft off towards the side, completely throwing Texture off. Bro is locked in.
Very nicely done here. It looks like... Let's see. Excuse me? With this, Texture tucking back. I think already should have been spotted. Will just be a quick clear on that. He's been pinged out. Fragment here at his feet, and Second is there, hounding him down. Elimination found. Roll command as well, pulsing across from Zelsis. Just sat back over in towards main, that AWP in hand.
Spike plant, hang back, you got Hunter's Fury.
Karon's got across, and he's gotten up close here for free. And yeah, Narrate's not ready for that. Instant headshot going to be found now. The dimensional drift here in play. Foxy 9 looking to scout them out, but Zelsis doesn't manage to find the shot. Karon going to be taken down. Darts flying. Second able to go ahead. Mow down 2. Looks for another, but Munchkin. Judge drawn out. Cuts 1.5, but not sure if he's going to be able to get through. Gen.G tries to go for the wide swing. All in position. He's still moving forward in Second. Just goes for the quick peek on the angle. Texture just not quite happy with where he was at. And he ends up falling.
So unfortunate. 3 rounds in a row. He's been trying to find something with the AWP now.
Oh. Shots exchanged, but damage not found. Bang forced out of the window. Foxy forced onto the low ground.
Munchkin here in the smokes.
And there's the ping reveal. TP up to the top, and he does manage to barely escape. Down to 77, but once again, just repositioning that Judge. Stops him from finding value, and now Second. Go ahead and finish the job. Spike it down. Blind shot into the smoke from Gen.G. As Yeoman will fall. And this is Sentinels understanding the tendencies of these Gen.G players here on Abyss so very well.
Reading Texture's plays and positions. Reading Munchkin trying to deny that spike plant.
Oh, I think Beck spotted. Aaron now sandwiched. That pressure continues to come through.
They're hunting.
1 enemy remaining.
They're all corralling in. Pretty much dead to rights. Foxy will try to hold on to the weapon. Flash coming through, and Second not quite going to be able to take it out of his hands, but Foxy is very quickly about to be enveloped here. First jump peek into the spray down, absolutely could have repositioned. Gonna creep forward, this time Narrate watching the angle. He's able to find the kill.
Really smart. Creeps himself into the more advantageous angle where, you know, if Munchkin checks or jiggles, he'll be able to spot him. With the spike picked up now, more options afforded.
Texture's coming around the side, finds the headshot onto one. He's able to drift back over. It's down just to one knife remaining. Pinged out. Now, two players stomping their way over, getting ready to work their way into the B site. TP in, Foxy starting to read it, but Narrate still just so on point. The one real hope of turning the tide of the round shut down.
Shadows traveling.
The player who came all the way from Carmine Corps, being able to bring that name up to huge highlights, and now back on towards Sentinels. So much value found. Spike planted, and it's pretty much going to go off. Only one knife for Texture. Operator in play, but it's not really what you want to have in the retakes.
One enemy remaining.
3 killed.
Timing not favoring Gen.G as well. This round is gone.
Committed now. There's no real exiting from here. Finds the first kill, can get a reset with another, but now Foxy9's been taken down. That's his backup. Flash in, does manage to dodge that. Texture just gonna be backpedaling here on the site. Gets himself into a more safe position, but 40 seconds remaining. Spike at the moment here on the ground. Cosmic Divide gonna be sent out.
If Narrate or Bang can find a pick, though, this round is going to go so differently.
30 seconds
They're
left.
so split. So right now, Bang is trying to open things up. Charon still here at backside. Bang now looking over towards that connector, into that elbow. They miss each other. The shot rings out. The shot goes wide. Charon dashing, dancing around, and somehow comes up with a kill. And that could be their undoing. It's 12 seconds remaining. Munchkin tries to swoop in from
10
behind.
seconds left.
Ends up getting taken down. Yo, man, spotting out Narrate. The dart finds one. The paranoia. It connects, the plant coming through. They will be able to get the spike down, but Yoman's able to find one as GenG is going to be taken out. Gets a second. The Hunter's Fury. Flushing him out. Picking him off. Up over the top, Narrate. Sending out some shots, but just cannot make it happen. Kept being placed. Paranoia goes out, takes some shots over towards second. Minor connections found. Slow creep up here from Bang is trying to clear out that corner, and eventually will be able to do so, but he himself also does quite a bit of damage, down to 62. The Fury on the hunt. Yeoman, however, will find one, and Munchkin peeks up over the top of the box, interrupting the spike plant. Narrate now dead. And second gone. It means that the site, it's not occupied at all by Sentinels. They've been held at bay. And now just Celsius and John QD to try to somehow work their way back through, but Munchkin is having none of it. Gets the headshot, drops down, looks for the fourth, won't be able to make it happen. John will get the better of him. There's far more work to be done. 1v3, the peek in towards the off. He gets clipped on the corner, and that's going to be 6 and 6 at the half. It's GenG getting ready to push into 3 players over here towards A, now getting ready to be reinforced by Second as well. You're up in the tower, the push getting ready to come through from behind. Shot does ring out.
Fake.
They know that Texture, however, is in this position. He's on his lonesome, but he's still able to take one down with him.
Look at the spike.
Like he said, they have rerouted. Spike now planted. Yo, man, not quite going to be able to find the kill, but does put Celsius down to 45. The man advantage is there for Sentinels.
Cover going out.
So go 2 for 2 on these pistols.
A little bit of a smoke. The 0 point just to collect more space, though. That's nice.
He finds the first. One player, rather. It's Foxy, unable to take him down. Puts him at 15. Once again, Munchkin, Charon now. Last one standing, and Narrate is on this approach from behind. A quick check up into the window here from Munchkin, but he sees nothing. Looks for it again, gets the catch. He's managed to find that elimination. He finds a second. Celsius is going to be taken down. Karen still dancing here on the site. The time dwindling. Munchkin! He gets another 4K!
I think
It's going to be the first one.
all right. Okay, died to the map abyss
One
angle.
enemy remaining.
Seth, I think you are an acute angle.
Thank you. How utterly disrespectful of them. The gap here, pushing forward. I don't think he's been scattered at all. Texture, however, is just getting ripped to pieces. Munchkin now is able to strike, finds one. Paranoia up towards tower, the pop flash coming his way. Full flash connecting. Munchkin still not dissuaded, still pushing forward. And finds a kill on the Celsius. Second, however, fighting back.
Spike planted.
Down, Paranoia crashing across, gets the headshot onto Karen, up and over the top! And second! Hands it right back to him! A 4K of his own! Brutal amount of damage dealt. Gen.G now trying to pull the trigger here on the exec over at the A side. Bang, creeping up in towards the smoke, swings out, is able to find one, finds two! He's gonna make it take it down, bang! Finds texture! Runs out of bullets! So his killing spree will come to an end, but his work has been completed. Karen now not even close to getting back to join with the rest of the team. We'll have to just save his weapon here.
They might be able to get the spike down here, Seth, but if anything, it's just a huge dump of utility. The Paranoia, everything already spent. Munchkin being eliminated from the flank.
That could be the wheels coming off here in the round. Signal command available, pop, Celsius sends it, playing up close and personal, he gets a body block on that dash, but Celsius still finds the elimination. Texture only finds a smattering of damage. Karen position, Foxy trying to just hold down M1 inside of the smoke. Will only come up with one, and Karen cannot find anything else. Sentinels will get themselves back into the lead, now up 9-8. He's sending out that shock dart as the smoke gets ready to dissipate. Spotted there, flash connecting. Celsius is going to be fully blinded up, and Foxy's able to find one, but Bang is still here on this site, and he has been an absolute menace. And he continues to be one. Finds himself a third before Texture is finally able to put him down. GenG, however, still standing. Finds Texture before Karen is able to get the headshot off. Karen now once again is here all on his lonesome, hiding within the smoke. The tailwind expired. Zekin, however, just set up on a hard line. Outlaw in hand. Karen, however, in with a pinch. Does he anticipate the wraparound? The answer is going to be no. Celsius went out to fight the last time that he played in that position. Can he do so here? This is going to be no. Munchkin does manage to go ahead and stave him off. Meantime, though, Zekin quite far forward, but Karen seemingly not reading it. Never mind. Attention not paid to that side of the box. Just get taken down.
Okay.
Munchkin now just TPing forward, joins in with the rest of the squad, while Foxy leads the way. Dimensional drift,
Going out.
alerting them, informing them. The A site is open. One of the big glaring weaknesses that we've seen from Gen.G across these two maps so far is the post plans have not necessarily been clean.
Might be a little bit better this time around. They've got the positioning, they've got the utility as well. Just gotta stay tucked in long enough, but second!
There's a right click. Foxy had an exit strategy, but he cannot stave off the first player that comes his way. Drone gets a spot out in the rate, gonna be noted. Texture now working his way up here into tower. Looks away on the corner, and they weren't quite ready for it. Now he knows that Bang is there as well. Tucks back behind the wall. Another cloud burst, he drops out, some damage. The second swings right into his spray. Shooting from behind, Bang finds the kill, but he's gonna be caught as Yeoman will get the transfer.
Zekin is posted up top.
They're gonna Cosmic Divide, that will zone him off here for the moment, but he just peek ahead of it, tries to go for a nasty flick, but
30 seconds
Texture
left.
not quite gonna be caught by it. They're gonna check him behind, making sure they cross their T's and dot their I's. Texture's trying to play up aggressively here. The wall getting ready to expire. It's a little bit of an awkward position as Foxy narrowly able to escape. Munchkin playing forward, instant headshot there on a second, but will be put down as the Hunter's Fury comes across. John finding the kill on the 0 point, confirming that no one is forward here in the site. 34 the man advantage there. Shock dart landing, looking for a follow-up. Celsius survives. Karen tucked away inside of the smoke, is able to find one, but he will be hounded down. Hunter's Fury now opened up. The hold to half, the track. Bang gonna be taken down. Foxy able to play defense.
Wait.
But the hold is coming through, but no! Foxy 9 will catch him. Peeking. John QT not far away. Now that they know hear that recon coming through, they know that this is where the spike is going to end up.
Foxy 9.
Dead.
Spike planted.
Spike now planted. Munchkin arrives to try to defend the lines here alongside Yeoman.
My ult's not ready. Take flight.
Versus the full 5 of the Sentinels, with 3 being spotted out. Dart through, but shots not going to be found. Can't get the wall bang there. First swing down's coming through, but the shots just a little bit whippy here. Up goes wide. Yeoman looking for it, but no. Second will end up dying. Munchkin comes away with 2, but eventually will fall. And Sentinels, the timeout call, will work a treat in their favor. Door broken. Karen trying to lead the charge and will be able to win out the fight there versus Celsius. Down to 8 HP, however. A stiff breeze will eliminate the Astra. Paranoia going across. Does not reach second, however. slows up there on the approach inside a tower, but Karon finds the timing, swings the corner as soon as Zekin turns his attention to the side itself. Bang, however, nearby does find one, but Texture up over the top. Comes away with 2 quick kills, and Narrate just gonna have to backpedal and go for the save here, it would seem. Now the stars are being planted, it looks like that certainly will do it. A couple shots through, Texture does get tagged up, gets revealed, and gets gunned down. Very able to find one. Foxy, however, far forward, takes out John QT, looks for a little bit more, and he just barely managed to get Narrate right before he falls to Zekin's hand. Zelsis now gone. This is going to be another pivot coming through, but Bang is looking to disrupt. Can he manage to make it happen? The answer is going to be no. Yo man does not give him any chance in hell. He gets shut down in second, all on his lonesome now in a 1v3. A battle from Map Point.
Fantastic work just working together as a trio. Now it's all down to Zekin. And he's going to have to isolate all of these duels. The first one being Munchkin.
Two disconnected back over in towards a lobby. One on his left-hand side. Zekin pushing forward, spots him, but Munchkin gets the shot. Side of Sentinels quickly forced to just back away. Gen.G though, similarly, looking to take their time. They're gonna send in the dimensional drift. Foxy9 leading the charge, trying to scout here for the team. Pinoy getting ready to be sent, but there's a shorty. He strikes and Narrate gets taken down. Bang, second, John QT finding kills apiece. And suddenly, Gen.G may have just been outdone.
Second?
The knives pulled out. And once more, Munchkin Karon, last 2 standing. Cosmic Divide
My ult's ready.
gained off the orb tank. Just to deny Zelsis from being able to get that null command.
You want
Everybody
to
is
fight it.
shifting away. Cosmic Divide's going to be sent here on the A site, but they're not buying this. Munchkin, he's going to be on an island.
They're all reading this all too well.
Yes,
As
misread.
long as they stick together. Sentinels.
I mean, they're just stomping Munchkin. Now they've slowed it down. He has no idea. Karon still trying to draw attention, trying to bait.
Oh.
But there are no fish in this sea. Munchkin able to find one, but now he cannot escape.
Down B.
The spike is on the floor, and there's just no time for Karon to realistically get anything done here.
Sentinels, the Piranhas, they're circling around the site. It's all up to Karon. He doesn't have time though.
They would have to all line up for him. They don't even have to
10
give him the
seconds
opportunity to try to remotely even go for it. He's got to grab it, he's got to start planting, but no, won't happen. Zekin will shut him down. Texture, noise is made. Swing out, but Texture somehow answers back with a kill. It felt like he had damn near no right to get that one, but he does not note these next 2 players that are here, but as he swings back in, he comes away with another. Dash now at the ready, popped. Zelsis forced back, just stuck here at top mid. With Foxy getting ready to encroach from the opposite side.
Just burns enough time away at the very least, even if that spike does not get dropped. Munchkin even threw a flash just to keep him at bay. The rest though.
Push up, a snap down.
Blasting up.
Bang, eating a bit of damage. Custom sent out. Hit not received, but Karon starting things off nicely. Takes a first fight, wins it.
Shadows traveling.
Now 5v2.
30 seconds left.
Realistically here for John and Zelsis. What more can you do?
Smoke's in their faces. No way you hop on over onto the bridge.
One enemy remaining.
Zelsis will be able to find one, but needed that to have any kind of hope in hell. Munchkin.
Drone check, same smoke from Narrate, and he's ready.
Though, pushing forward a bit more aggressively. Smoke coming out, flash on the top. He's able to turn for it! And they both line up! Flash connects, Foxy catches a glimpse, but now he's working his way out of the smoke, and Narrate has regained his vision. And well, strap in, because this is not over yet. Barring a miraculous 1v5 ace clutch from Karon, this overtime is getting reset.
Don't you dare click away from the browser. This match is going all the way. Narrate with the triple kill. Just again, it's the same setup from before, and Gen.G falls for it. Not what you want to have, especially down to overtime. Pressure on
30
towards
seconds
Karon.
left.
Not likely, but he's going to try to do what he can with the stars, or at the very least, the spike plant. Just
Paranoia through, TP above, and yep. Absolutely, utterly, completely screwed. Then weren't starting over towards A-side before the timeout call. Now do start pivoting into this direction. Have the drone to try to force the operator off the angle. Up and over the top. Goes Zekin, the peek out. Texture does manage to snipe him. Looks for another one though, but Bang is just hounding him down. Man advantage now here in the hands of Sentinels. Yeoman pushing up into the smoke somehow, able to win out versus Narrate. Bang, even with 6 HP. Able to finish off the enemy Sova. 2v3. John QT tucked away here behind. Looks like it's going to be a double wrap around here from the back, but Bang has recovered the operator. Gets the shot through, gets the ult online, redraws down on the Vandal!
Astra Star being pulled off.
Pop of it, swing onto the corner, and Foxy able to drag across, finds that headshot. Gen.G off to the races here as they look to try to get a reset on this overtime. Bit of a biff there as Foxy ends up sending his teleport off the side of the map, so does not have that to rely on.
But it does allow them to get the spike down and position themselves at the very least. Texture, very aggressive position to meet early contact against Zekin.
Swinging up, gun barrel not going to be spotted here. Does he just go for any kind of blind spray? He could get barrel stuffed here. He's going to swing out in Zekin! Manages to hit it. Perhaps a no scope flick either way. Foxy9 now going to be taken down. Munchkin going to be staved off here. Tagged up. Off the defuse here for the moment. Karon going to be grabbed well into place, into the open. And Zekin will gun him down. And there you have it. A long wait. But Sentinels manage to get it done as they come back. 15-13. We will not be seeing split. We will not be seeing that third and final map. But we will be seeing Gen.G sent down to the lower bracket right off the rip as SEN show up to defend their trophy here at the SVL.
Zekin back in with a Santa hat as well. We just started off of the tech pause, and the map ends just in quick fashion. Zekin in with the operator again. Even though Narrate's early B main presence was easily dealt with by Gen.G, back into it. Zekin just staying outside, out around the skirts of that dark cover from Munchkin. Coming back in, taking Texture down. Every other domino follows in along with it. And what you're definitely seeing is every player from Sentinels being so capable, especially Bang and Narrate, who are the new additions to the roster.